Of the report so far, there aren't any details except that a lot of travel was facilitated from India. There were a lot of people included in that, and that particular lady had a great, friendship with the High Commissioner officials, which is also another natural thing because if you're travel firm or something, you build relationships all over. Now, one of the frequent travelers was Jyoti Malhotra. So, yes, in that particular case, the police has come up with evidence that, some material was supplied. So, if there are other cases also, then I think it's going to be a big catch if we get even, say 9, 10 cases like this. It's true. But then she's based in Lahore, and that's how she's been arranging all that because she was friendly with the High Commission officials here. So I think we'll have to await more details before we can make a
This is
conclusion.
something new now. Of course, recruiting potential Indian spies has been a trick that Pakistan and the ISI have adopted for many, many years. But using influencers now, YouTubers, social media influencers, this is something new and something that obviously Madam N was trying to spearhead, Yashovardhanji.
Well, it's a huge job. I understand that in Pakistan, I've been to Pakistan a couple of times for cricket, for security, and for other reasons. So naturally, unsuspecting travelers who go to Pakistan will definitely fall prey to the ISI and their agencies. This is the kind of thing which is being done in all countries, actually, and especially with the relationship that we have with Pakistan. This is obvious. But getting the influencers, yes, that's a very important thing. But what is even more shocking is that for a person like Jyoti Malhotra, who had such tremendous following and popularity, for somebody like that to fall prey is also it's a huge success for this particular lady based in Lahore. And if we come up with more cases like this, then I mean, it's a troubling sign. That is what I would say. That how people so unsuspecting fall prey so easily. Because normally the cases that we have seen so far, I mean, people who have been recruited, when you bust up these cells, you find that either it has been done because of the vulnerability or because of the lucre or because of, a variety of things. So, yes, this will be a very, very interesting case once it more and more comes out of it.
Yes, and also, the fact is, Yashovardhan Azad, again, something that Pakistan has used as a policy is that their staffers in their embassy in India are often spies. Often they are here on the surface for visa purposes, like this individual Danish was, but अंदर ही अंदर कुछ और ही चल रहा था. He was doing something completely different from what his actual job was on the surface of it.
Well, to be frank, all the embassies in the world have their quota of, spies. Some of them are, of course, in a proper duties. I can see Mr. Sahai is smiling at that. So Pakistan, of course, does it blatantly. In fact, in New York or in their consulates in the United States or in London, it's so obvious they are out on their mission basically to spread the propaganda against India, trying to find people in a neutral third country where they can be used for giving bits of information. You see now the kind of espionage, the kind of catching agents and recruiting has completely changed. Information technology and the information warfare. There is so much of information which is available on OSINT. But if you get a human asset, that's like a bomb. It's really like a bomb because there are so many things, and that's why I'm extremely happy that today there is a wild sweep across the country, trying to ferret out these sleeper cells because these are the most dangerous things. And mind you, with the when we sort of busted the cell, the Simi cell in Madhya Pradesh, and then the Kerala PFI and things like that. Their trace elements are still there, and they are doing activities in different forms. So once they are traced, and then we are able to know how much of damage, that is the damage analysis, which we, I just do hope in this particular case, there isn't a very, very great damage after this Jyoti Malhotra incident.
Okay. My final question to you, now that this modus operandi has been exposed, now that we are more aware of this new way of doing things by Pakistan and the ISI in particular, do we need to change our strategy, Yashovardhan Azad? Are we to now be more wary of such things in the future?
Oh, yes. I mean, you have to keep changing strategies all along the way because, once you interrogate some of these people here, we are able to get so much of information that accordingly we change our tack and the way we do things. Now, of course, their entire embassy is being emptied out, and rightfully so, because we don't want to have anything with them the way we reacted. But there are many important things to do abroad. I mean, what the missions are doing there is a different kind of information warfare that the Pakistan embassies are playing, and much more dangerous one. And
Yes.
you have how the narrative is being changed, and how do they do it? There are people in Washington, there are think tanks, there are so many people, and there are so many ways to do it. So yes, each and every incident that we see, we have learned a lot. We have learned a lot by the kind of narrative which was there, and the attitude of the New York Times, or for example the CNN. These are all done by people in various ways, the lobbyists and things like that. So yes, we are learning, and we are changing as per watching what's happening around us.
All right. Let me, in fact, also join Sanjay Sahai now into the discussion, former IPS officer.